right, let's get this one on the road, Brock. It is 1st and 10. They go play fake with Hurts. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. And nice work by the defense to start this drive out. It's a sack on the first play. Hopefully not a sign of how this game is going to go as they step up for 2nd and long.
Hey, 73.
Hurts now from the gun. Escapes the pocket. Brought in right side. And he's tackled with markers down. This one should be on the defense. Can't go out of bounds and be the first one to touch it coming back in. As they say, that is an easy call. Little bit of help with the penalty, but still quite a daunting 3rd down for him here.
180. Hey! Tiger Hornet.
3rd and long for him here. He has the first over the middle. And they're all the way across midfield before he's brought down. The ball's on the 48. Here we go. 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 48-yard line.
Low back in the backfield, and they give it to him. And he drives this across midfield and down into enemy territory. He gets a couple on 1st, and they'll come up 2nd and 8.
Brings up 2nd and 8.
They give it to him again. He dodged the tackle. Call it a gain of 6, and they need only 2 now on 3rd down.
It's got to be so demoralizing as a defense when you go up against a running back who just keeps those legs churning like a piston in an engine, and that effort's contagious. This entire offense is getting a boost, and he busts those tackles.
He finds Worthy complete, and they make the stop. I'm going to say it about the 37-yard line. Manages a gain of 3 there, and that'll be good for a Philadelphia 1st down. We've set it downs from 37.
63.
From the pistol, Hurts. Right back to Worthy. And not much doing. He stopped quickly.
Kid, I don't know why every once in a while I'll get these little flashbacks, but a little play like that just flashes me back to the preseason, my first preseason, where one of the veteran QBs said, hey, Brock, whatever you do, just find completions. You will never go broke taking a profit. Go get a completion or at a premium in this league.
And he'll pick up enough to move the chains. Now the completion rate is strong, partner. The yards, you got to imagine, will start to come soon enough.
You never go broke taking a profit, and you know this one too, Kate. The crumbs always lead to...
Oh, the cookie. Now I'm hungry. It's Hurts once again. Taking a deep shot here. And this is going to end up incomplete. He really aired it out there on 1st down, but just couldn't make the connection. So his first blemish, Brock, after that perfect 4-for-4 start. And wouldn't expect one incompletion, though, to stop him from leaning on him this opening drive.
No, I don't think so. And I think more than anything, you see the defense kind of... ball can hit the ground on this side.
The Eagles finish up an excellent opening series. This coaching staff has got to be a happy partner. A calm and calculated opening drive. Really impressed with the score, how they controlled the football, and they played at their own pace.
Yeah, it's one of those drives that just pays dividends. I know it's the opening drive, but you're just taking some of the starch out of that defense and putting some doubt in their mind. Like, man, they just methodically shoved it right down our throat.
Elliott's all set for the kickoff. Okay, well, that one's over the 20, the landing zone, and almost everything else we got here today. So that football coming out to our 35-yard line. Pretty good field position here for the Cardinals as they get ready, 1st and 10. They run it with Saquon Barkley. And the power play up the gun only results in 2 yards.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. It's going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on 2nd.
Operating from the gun. Here's Murray. Throwing the out route complete. And he's going to be driven out by a defender just before he can get it up to midfield. An even 10-yard gain on the play. And it's going to give the Cardinals a first down.
Cardinals, first down. First and 10.
Play action now, Murray. He rolls to his right. Throw is there, Trey McBride. And he's going to be persuaded out of bounds right at that 40-yard line. Coming to the line for another first and 10.
First down. First and 10 at the 40-yard line.
Barkley trying this up the gut. And they love to see him fighting forward, but he only gets him 3.
You know, this is an offense that will emphasize the ground game at different points of each and every contest. And as long as they can reliably get gains like this, it's not going to change anytime soon.
From the gun, it's Murray. Snared by the running back. Here's Trey Benson. And they bring him down after what he thought was a great game, but officials are saying he had some extra help. We got a flag down. I think this might be a hold, partner. They'll take second down behind the sticks now after that holding call. Out of the gun, here's Murray. That's caught. It's Saquon Barkley. And he's brought down at about that 27-yard line. It's a gain of 19 on the play. And it's good enough for an Arizona first down. Now their opening drive certainly going according to plan, Brock. It's a new set of downs at the 27. First down, a run with Barkley. And he's only able to get back to the line. It's going to be second down.
Big man up front said, "Not in my house." Let me tell you, Kate, once you're in the grasp of one of those big old fellas on the D-line, you're done. They would say it on the East Coast like this: it's over. Over.
Shotgun snap, looking to throw. And he stopped just before he reaches the red zone at the 21.
There's no route on the old proverbial route tree, Kate, that takes more trust than throwing an out route. You're throwing it to a spot and believing your guy can get there.
Toss play to Barkley. And he's dropped just short of the marker, maybe a yard away. So some time to maybe reconsider what to do on fourth down. That's the end of the first quarter. It's the Eagles soaring to an early lead. We'll return to the link right after this. And they apparently don't want a field goal to start this game. They want 6. They're going for it. One of the tight ends motioning left. They'll run for it with Barkley. And he's able to get this down to the 13. So they hit him for 5 yards on fourth down, and they get the successful conversion. Offense getting set. Here's first and 10.
A gain of 5. And the Cardinals first down.
Here's Kyler to throw. Bails out of the pocket quick. And it's brought in. Touchdown, Arizona. The Cardinals finish off their opening drive. Marvin Harrison Jr. with the touchdown. Setting up to try the point after. The point after splits the uprights. And the Cardinals start off well to tie things 7-7. Now after tying this game up, they're all set to send her away. Return starts at the 9. This makes it up to the 25.
Eagles take over first and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
First call here coming from the shotgun.
No touch. No touch.
Shotgun snap for Hurts. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Well-timed strike by that defender to knock it free. And that'll bring up second down. Throwing here, Hurts. Dumped off to his running back. He's going to get this one into enemy territory to the 47. How about 29 yards on that play, partner, as they get the chains reset. Here's first and 10 from the 47.
No touch. No touch.
On the play fake, it's Hurts. Absolutely fires this one right side. Challenges double coverage, and it's intercepted. Buda Baker picks it off. And the Cardinals are going to have it after his second interception of the season. Starting out trips right here. 1st and 10. Murray. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And the drive begins with a rough first step there. That's going to bring up 2nd down.
It's 2nd down.
Kyler throwing here. He just got it away before the hit, but the pass winds up incomplete. It's going to be 3rd down.
I hate to be Mr. Negative guy, but a sack 2 plays ago, an incompletion right there. All that's missing, Kate, is an interception on this play, and you're going to hand this quarterback a misfortune trifecta that nobody wants.
Oh, he put everything he had to the outside. It's intercepted. And the Eagles will take over as he records his first interception of our season. All right, working from the gun to start. 1st and 10.
25-yard
No
line.
touch. 180, 180. Go Silver, ready? Crowd, let's get it. No touch.
Not deterred by that pick. He's throwing again. And the first play of the series is going to be an incomplete pass intended for his running back there. That brings up 2nd down.
It's now 2nd and 10 at the 25-yard line.
Hey, Silver, Silver, Silver. Great, set. Hey, easy, 63, bad. No touch.
Operating from the gun, here's Hurts. This one falls incomplete. No luck finding his receiver that time. And things look tougher now with 3rd and long.
That's a throw at this level. There's so much speed and length, you got to be real careful. Rarely do you find a clean window down the middle. Got to be absolutely perfect, and it wasn't there.
Last pass unsuccessful. Let's see what they do on 3rd down.
Great, set. 180, 180. No touch.
Here he goes, 3rd and long. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. Buda Baker picks it off. Well, Brock, if you like defense, you are loving what you're seeing right now. Consecutive drives that have ended in interceptions. It's become a real defensive battle.
Well, let's see here, Kate. We got 1, we got 2. Do I hear a 3rd interception in a row? I'll tell you this right now. These defenders, they are squashing that thought that defenders are offensive guys in bad hands because they're making it happen, taking the ball away.
No progress on 1st down, and that'll bring up 2nd and 10.
That right there, my friends, is exactly the kind of pressure and intensity you expect from a defense each of these next 2 snaps as well. They want to keep you pinned right there against your own end zone and force you into a very risky punt.
We put a receiver in motion left. Out of his own end zone, here's Murray. An all-around tough play for him. He took a shot on the release, and it definitely affected the throw. It's incomplete.
That's what I call complimentary defense right there. That pressure by the group up front, that leads to the incompletion and to the benefit of that secondary.
From his end zone, 3rd and long. And that one hits the deck. No fear from them trying to go deep on 3rd down. You love that. Don't love the fact they couldn't connect. 4th down coming up. The Cardinals out for the punt. Only needed once last week in the win, and he matches that total here. Punt taken at midfield. And a good return as he gets him up across midfield and into enemy territory. From the 40-yard line now, this is 1st and 10. Blown back, it's the handoff. Makes a cut to the right sideline. This is going to get him into the red zone. He's at the 18-yard line. They strike for 23 yards. And that's good for an Eagles 1st down.
Okay, that's the type of run that shines the light well on him as a runner, of course, but you got to give a lot of credit to everybody else. Those skill guys, when you have an outside run, they got to do their job. Not just the big boys up front, not just the running backs. That takes everyone on the perimeter blocking to get a big run like that.
And he can only manage 1 yard. The defenders were at the ready to bring him down.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
but still all the way down to the 6. A nice pickup of 11 there, Brock, and they'll have first and goal to figure out.
You know, it sure seems like he knew exactly where he was going with that before the snap. That's a pre-snap decision that led to a post-snap first down.
They'll try and punch it in. And that right there is the start of what could be a goal line stand. They hit him for a loss on first and goal.
Give some credit to the defense on that one. We don't see him get fooled into making the wrong read very often in the RPO. That's why the RPO, in fact, is part of their game to begin with. He normally makes the right call. He didn't do it there.
And he will score. Touchdown, Philadelphia. The Eagles take a second quarter lead. A.J. Brown, the touchdown. They were throwing for it there, and they didn't care who knew about it, Bronk. And it turns out, hey, nothing was going to stop them either.
Yeah, there's something about an empty formation. You are declaring to a defense, other than QB draw, this ball is going to be in the air. But at the same time, you also force the defense's hand. There's only so many coverages they can play. He just exposed them.
That one right down the middle. And the Eagles break that tie and now lead by 7. Elliott's all set for the kickoff. And he just sends this out and over the end zone, so no threat of a return. They're going to spot the ball up at the 35 to begin this drive. The Cardinals with some nice field position to start off this drive. 1st and 10 coming up. Starting on the ground here with Barkley. Just a gain of 1, and that brings up 2nd and 9.
That's the kind of yardage that's not going to kill this drive on the first play, but it does put you a little bit behind schedule. Now 2nd down becomes critical because nobody wants a 3 and out.
Murray from the pistol. Hits him on the out route. And they'll make the stop up at the 46-yard line. They come through with a nice gain there. Gain of 10, 1st down.
Nice to see that connection, that chemistry working between the two of them.
So 2 minutes still to play in this first half, partner. More football from the link coming up in just a moment. 1st and 10 now from the 46. Kyler looking to throw. Into the hands of Michael Wilson. And he takes it down to the 33. They managed 22 on the rip and a 1st down.
I think my favorite part was the magic he worked after the catch. The way he took the completion and made so much more out of it by adding all the extra yardage.
1st down now, ball at the 33. Barkley on the shotgun handoff. Well, he continues to find no traction on the ground here, Brock, as they bring him down for no gain.
These big D tackles in this league, they love weaponizing their size right in the middle of the field. It is so hard to clear lane against them. And once he got his paw on him, it was dead on arrival.
And he's brought down at the 17-yard line. That's 16 on the pickup. And it's going to give the Cardinals a 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 17-yard line.
Working inside the red zone. Has him on the quick hitter. And they're going to get this down to the 4 before being stopped. 14 yards on a nice play there, and it gives them 1st and goal.
And the Cardinals, 1st down. 1st and goal, Arizona.
Now Kyler. And he scores. That's an Arizona touchdown. The Cardinals earn the chance to tie it before halftime. Manage that clock beautifully. Down to the final moments, Brock, and they get the score just before halftime.
That doesn't change the theme of the halftime speech, but I guarantee you it adds some enthusiasm to the tone. That was awesome.
That one splits the uprights. And the Cardinals tie things up at 14. Time left for maybe a return plus a play here as they send this away. He's got this quiver. Field flipping effort there as he's brought down on the opposite side of the 50.
Hey, listen, I get it. I'm as guilty as anyone. So hyper-focused on offense and defense, often forgetting it's special teams in a play like that can swing a game. What a great return now to start out on a short field, and you've got to believe all this offense is thinking is let's capitalize and find that end zone.
Completed over the middle. And that is a crunching hit that ends our opening half. That's halftime of this contest. We'll join both teams in taking a short break. More of the NFL on EA Sports in just a moment. Well, we're set up for an incredible second half, all tied as we kick it away here in quarter number 3. And we'll have to wait at least a few moments longer for an exciting start to this second half. We've got a touchback. Pretty good field position here for the Cardinals as they get ready, 1st and 10. Here's Murray. Short pass brought in. And he's going to be taken down here after he takes it to the 45. They come through with a nice gain of 10 and a first down.
Okay, when Bill Walsh was implementing the drag route with the 49ers in the 80s, it sounded the same way as it did with Mike Holmgren and me with the Seahawks in the 2000s. Versus man on a drag route, run away. You see zone coverage, settle down, give the quarterback his numbers, and you can find a completion just like that.
And they do get him down, but the damage is done. Just gets down inside the 35-yard line. A big play, 23 yards to move those chains.
From a great throw to a nice route catch to moving the chains. There wasn't a whole lot not to like about that amazing play.
First and 10 from the 32. Barkley off the pistol give. And that one's forward for 1, maybe 2 yards. Chase Young bringing him down there. Last run got him 3. Here's 2nd and 7. Operating from the gun. Here's Murray. Throwing the out route complete. And they're going to be set up with a 1st and goal here from the 7.
Wow, certainly found the weak spot in coverage with that catch. Really goes to show they trust every single player, receiver, running back, in that case tight end, to be a playmaker in this offense.
Offense in position now. It's 1st and goal.
Hey, hold on.
From the red zone now. Here's the catch. And he'll go down shy of the end zone. They mark him at the 4.
When there's heat, that blitz coming off the snap, that QB's eyes, you could see it right away. He got to his check down in a hurry. But, Kate, here's the key. Quarterback and running back have to be on the same page. The two were right there, and then netted some positive yards.
From the gun, it's Murray. Catch made. And just gets back to the line of scrimmage.
It was as if the defense knew what play was coming. That was a play they knew they could defend, and boy, did they ever, stopping it right at the line of scrimmage.
Got to manage 3 yards here. 3rd and goal. Fullback trying to power it across. And he gets in. Touchdown. The Cardinals take the lead right away in half number 2. Now they'll try the point after. Extra point set right down the middle. And the Cardinals break that tie and now lead by 7. The Cardinals kicking team out, and they'll put a charge into this one. Brings in the kick at the 9. And A decent run back is going to end as they bring him down inside the 30.
29-yard line.
Offense showing trips outright as they get set for this 1st and 10. They go play fake with Hurts. He connects with the rookie from LSU. And they're going to bring him down just after he crosses the 50. That chunk worth a nice 21 yards. And that'll be good for a Philadelphia 1st down. One play in, Brock, and this drive is already in enemy territory. Hurts on 1st down. Complete out to the right side. And he has it to the 42 before they make the stop.
Hey, you like these results on 1st. That completion right there, right in the window where all options are now available to you on 2nd down. That playbook wide open.
After a good pickup, they're set up with 2nd and short. Blown back in the backfield, and he gets the handoff. And they're going to stop him after he gets this to the 26. A gain of 15 there, and that's good for an Eagles 1st down.
Having been in enough locker rooms at halftime, Kate, I know what the messaging was in there. Start the game out by sending a message. Doesn't matter you're trailing, run right at them and go make a point.
Lofts it deep right side, and he sails that one over the end zone. That throw doesn't lead to 6, and now they face 2nd down.
That's going to be a play tomorrow. When they watch it on tape, they're going to be kicking themselves a bit, Kate. You get man-to-man coverage down in the red zone, you got to take advantage of it. It's hard. Zone coverage and the windows are so tight. You get man, got to find a way to win.
Has it at the 7, and he's going to be taken down near the 8-yard line. They'll have 1st and goal to go now after they gained 18 on the previous play.
Eagles, 1st down. 1st and goal at the 8-yard line.
From the red zone on 1st. He's got Smith again. Touchdown, Philadelphia. The Eagles start the 2nd half with some needed points. It's a Devontae Smith touchdown. Elliott on now to attempt the point after. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Eagles tie this game at 21. So we've got a tie ball game now as they send this away. Here's a return from the 7. He's got a lane up past the 30. And he manages the 35 before they can stop him. The Cardinals with some nice field position to start off this drive. 1st and 10 coming up. Play action now. Murray. Looking to his fullback now. And they're going to bring him down just a moment before he's able to break it across midfield. Give him 13 on that play. And it's good enough for an Arizona 1st down.
And a Cardinal 1st down.
Straight ahead, here's Barkley. And he's going to get this to the opposing 41. And that one goes for a gain of 11. And it's going to give the Cardinals a 1st down.
Cardinals 1st down. A gain of 11 on the play. 1st down, Cardinals.
They're going play action. It's Murray. Finds a seam down the middle. And they're going to get just inside that red zone on the big play down to the 19. It's a gain of 22. And it's good enough for an Arizona 1st down.
I may love watching a great thrower, but I love watching a well-done route too, Kate. Make that guy think you're trying to stack him only to drop your hips, cut right inside. Some good work to help reset those chains.
Here's a toss right to Barkley. So call it a half dozen on that run block. It's 2nd down.
With all these collisions these running backs take between the tackles, sure nice to get a little crease on the outside, get that open field, and let these runners do their thing.
7 yards on that last play, so this is 2nd and 3. Murray setting up to throw. And in for the Arizona touchdown. The Cardinals take a lead just before the end of the third. Lining up now to try the extra point. His kick is good, for the moment at least, as we've got a flag down on the field. I think they're going to get him for hitting the kicker. Well, you can't do that. Got to avoid hitting the kicker. And because of that, the kickoff will be coming from midfield. The Cardinals kicking team out, and they'll put a charge into this one. Fields the hard squib kick. And he's brought down just inside the 25.
The Eagles take over first and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
Philadelphia settled and ready. It's first and 10.
Oh, yeah, you got it, you got it. Hey!
Hurts now from the gun. Brought in right side. And they will finally catch up to him just a second before he could reach that 40. A nice gain of 13 yards as it brings up a first down.
Good offenses. Okay, good play callers know how to utilize their personnel. They know where they wanted him. They wanted him in a route in space where he could make that initial play comfortably, but then go to work after.
So we're through 3 here. It's the Eagles in possession to start. They trail, but that lead is within reach. They've got first down here from the 36.
Hey, easy, 63. Don't touch. Don't touch.
From the pistol, Hurts. Has it downfield, working the left. This is going to be down, looks like about the opposing 36 for their next snap. He picks up 28 on the play. And that'll be good for a Philadelphia first down. And for somebody who's been picked off like he has, Brock, you gotta admire his determination to keep attacking these coverages.
Yeah, that is risk. Right into double coverage yet again. But this guy's got what I call a high belief factor in himself.
They've got first down here from the 36.
Don't touch that. Don't touch it.
Dive play straight ahead. Oh, he lost the football. But it looked like an Eagle flew in and was first to the football. They're retaining possession. Ooh, so close to a big play defensively there, Brock. But now these guys got to stay out there. They were unable to bring in the fumble. They just forced.
They do. Got to bring a little bit of juice. But kind of like a boxer when they get a guy cut, they know. Man, if I get that first cut, I can make them bleed. And you get that ball out the first time, I guarantee you, I promise you, those guys are thinking they'll get it the next.
And he's out just before he can hit the end zone, but what a nice first and goal here from the 2.
First down. First and goal at the 2-yard line.
Don't touch that. Don't touch it.
Out of the gun, they'll give it to him inside. And he gets absolutely popped to end that one. Just a yard, so now it's second and goal.
Of a yard. Brings up second and goal.
There's another for it. And he can't punch it in. Man, the defense punches back, sticks him at the 2.
Baker on the tackle.
I think they might have taken that first down for granted there, Brock, and now their punishment is they've got to figure out third down.
Yeah, a little bit of questioning in some mind games now, right?
Yeah.
Why didn't that work out? Can we trust to run it here on third down? Not a gigantic call, but one that certainly creates.
And he gets it in. Touchdown, Philadelphia. The Eagles now trail by just a point in the 4th. So a chance to tie it up again here in the 4th. The kick is good, so this game now hinging on every possession as we're tied up in the 4th. Tying this game up, they're all set to center away. This one's fielded at the 40-yard line. And he's going to make this to the 28 before going down.
Take over first and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
Cardinals into formation. It's first and 10. They'll start this one out with Barkley. And he's taken down, but not before he gets this one to the 41. That's going to go as a gain of 13 yards. And it's going to give the Cardinals a first down. Out of the gun, here's Murray. Dumped off to his running back. Great coverage all the way to the sideline. They're on him to end that quick pass before he can get vertical. All right, here we go. Second down.
Second and 11 at the 40-yard line.
Kyler looking to throw. Snared by the running back. Here's Trey Benson. And they're going to bring him down just on the other side of midfield. They gain 11 on that play. And it's good enough for an Arizona first down.
First and 10 at the 49-yard line.
Here's Saquon. And they're able to grind him to a halt after a pickup of 4.
Fans love the long ball in baseball. It's like they got the home run derby. But you know what? Talk to managers, they will tell you small ball can win too. Singles and doubles, you add them up, you can win a lot of baseball games. Football coaches will tell you, you get runs of that length, it may not be a home run, it may not score points, but it can do some serious damage.
And he's going to be brought down after reaching the 43.
We give a lot of credit to receivers, and rightfully so, Kate, for them going into coverage and making a catch. I don't think we give enough credit to tight ends. I know they're big, I know they're physical, but to go into double coverage, take that contact, and come away with the catch, that's a big-time effort.
Here they go, getting set for 3rd and 4. Looking to throw. He's got McBride complete. And he's taken down at the 30. It's a gain of 12 on that one. And it's going to give the Cardinals a first down.
I'm not sure how this defense let that guy slip through him like that. On 3rd down, nonetheless, he took that snap as an opportunity. Man, did he make an impact play.
They've got 3 timeouts and the 2-minute warning left for them. We've got 1st and 10. They'll go from the gun with Barkley. And he will carry this across for the Arizona touchdown. The Cardinals take a 4th quarter lead. Saquon Barkley, the touchdown. That one right down the middle. And the Cardinals break that tie and now lead by 7.
Eagles 28.
The Cardinals kicking team out, and they'll put a charge into this one. And he got all of that one out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
Eagles in a good spot here as they come up to the line, 1st and 10. Shotgun snap for Hurts. Forced out to his right. He finds his running back. Nice work, complete. He's forced out of bounds after picking up about 7. All right, one more snap before the 2-minute warning. Handoff on 2nd and short. And they haul him down after a gain of a couple. Leaves him in need of 1 more yard here on 3rd down. Back-to-back carries here. And that short gain is enough for a new set of downs.
That is your old school meat and potatoes call right there. Don't even think about throwing it. Just rush it ahead and get what you need.
Let's go. Trimmer. 73.
Back to throw. Finds him over the middle. And he pushes this down to the 42 before going down. And that one goes for a gain of 11. And that's good for an Eagles first down.
1st and 10 at the 42-yard line.
He'll look to throw it. Escapes the pocket. And they're going to bring him down, but not until he gets it down to their 32-yard line. They come through with a nice gain there. Gain of 10, first down.
Another Eagles first down.
Setting up to pass. Sends this to the end zone. And he brings it in decision coming up for him now. So they get the all-important touchdown here late in the game, Brock. Now the question, play for the tie or go for two and the lead?
And I know they've got all these charts and numbers and analytics to tell you what to do, but this comes down to the gut and the trust of the head coach. Does he trust his offense more to go get this two-point conversion, or is he going to lean into his defense and believe that they can get the stop?
Hey, easy, 63, 63, bang.
Here he is to throw. And this is caught. Oh, he gets the 2 points, and with those, they've got the late lead.
36, Cardinals 35. Jake Elliott to kick off.
Elliott's all set for the kickoff. And he wasn't chancing a return there, putting it out on the back of the end zone for a touchback.
35-yard line.
Pretty good field position here for the Cardinals as they get ready, 1st and 10. From the gun, it's Murray. Looking right, and he finds him. And they're not going to have to burn a timeout. Smart play here. He gets out of bounds with the 1st down.
You know, Kate, we often talk about flipping the field in special teams, right? A kick return, a good punt. Well, an explosive play like that does the exact same thing. Look at the difference in field position. By hitting on that shot, you've totally flipped the field and the tone of this drive.
All their timeouts left, but not much time itself. It's 1st and 10. Operating from the gun. Here's Murray. Completed over the middle. And he'll get it down to the 24-yard line. The Cardinals decided to use the first of their 3 timeouts. 2nd and 3 now.
Brings up 2nd and 3 at the 24-yard line.
Barkley trying this up the gut. Ran into a wall that time. A couple of guys able to hold him right at the line of scrimmage. So 3rd down now. Timeout taken by the Eagles. That's going to be their first. And they still have 2 available for them as we approach the end of this game. Short yardage situation here. It's 3rd and 2. Here he is to throw. That one is incomplete. The clock now down to 16 seconds remaining.
The numbers tell us pretty clearly, you get to 3rd and long, extra long, it's really hard to stay on the field. That's disappointing because that was 3rd and manageable and an incomplete.
Philadelphia going to spend its 2nd timeout. And they're still going to have 1 left at their disposal. That one is good! And they're going to take the lead inside the final minute.
Well, I tell you what, you get to this time of the game, you've got to have that reliable kicker on the sideline to turn things over to. That's the definition of clutch right there as they take the lead.
The Cardinals kicking team out, and they'll put a charge into this one. And this is going to be a touchback, Brock, so we'll see what they decide to do with the final seconds they've got left here.
20-yard line.
Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. 1st and 10. Operating from the gun. Here's Hurts. Maybe a bit of desperation. Here's a deep shot. And that's incomplete, and it also stops the clock with just 5 seconds left.
Well, that was almost one of those nice chunk plays you like to see in the NFL, Kate, before he was able to recover and provide the hit and ultimately dislodge the football. You like to see that physical edge and scrappiness to contest any kind of shot plays down the field.
Hurts trying again on 2nd down. Trying to push deep downfield. And this one falls incomplete. No miracles on the final drive today. This game is over. So the Cardinals get to fly home as winners on the road. Brock, I know you know this firsthand. All the way across the country. Feels like you're playing in the morning. You played in a lot of these. That is not an easy thing to do what they just did.
And you know what, Kate? You look back, even like the Niners of the 80s, those really good teams, they struggled in these 10 a.m. kickoffs on their body clock. You know who changed it? Pete Carroll. PK on the Legion of Boom said enough's enough. If you're good enough and we